You're watching the AI Report. We have very interesting stuff today. Great show. Let's get into it. New features in ChatGPT. We have prompt examples to get you started, more conversational ChatGPT thanks to suggested replies, the ability to upload multiple files, and keyboard shortcuts among the most important stuff. Funny enough, I saw the prompt examples yesterday, but when I opened ChatGPT this morning, they were gone for some reason. Anyway, a nice addition of a few useful features, nothing mind-blowing to be honest, but the user experience will be improved. Next, IBM and Hugging Face partner up with NASA to release an open-source AI geospatial foundation model that can be used for climate science. The model can be adapted for tasks such as deforestation tracking, crop yield prediction, and greenhouse gas detection. More scientists will now have access to resources for working on climate problems. This is a pure win. Next, a new AI model that analyzes chest x-rays can detect diabetes a lot earlier than existing methods. Diabetes rates have doubled in the US over the last 35 years, so this is a much welcome technology. I mean, the recommendations are the same for everyone, no matter how big the risk of diabetes is individually. Just put that donut down and you'll be fine. That said, I completely understand why people struggle with this. Sugar has been my biggest archenemy over the years, despite me knowing full well that diabetes runs rampant in my family. I mean, there's a reason why you can only see me from the chest above here. Seriously, I need to drop a few. Maybe I should go and check myself with this new AI. It might scare me into losing some weight. Okay, next, the XQ-58 Valkyrie, which is the stealth drone used for bombing unsuspecting targets, can now be fully autonomous and overcome the air combat problem while under AI control. We're trying to figure out how to integrate artificially trained neural networks trained in a simulation into the real world, says Bill Evil Gray, the chief test pilot of the Air Force Test Pilot School. Yeah, nothing helps me sleep better than knowing that the chief test pilot of an AI killer drone program is nicknamed Evil. Look, to be honest, I still haven't really formed a strong opinion on AI in warfare. Obviously, these developments are insanely scary. The killing machines are not only getting better, but they're also becoming autonomous. The possible silver lining here is that there might be a small possibility that future warfare is mostly drones and robots and AI armies fighting each other, which may result in fewer human casualties. Who knows? I just think it's a bit presumptuous to already have a strong opinion here and assume we know everything that will happen. For now, I just know that an AI-controlled stealth drone sounds terrifying. Okay, moving on, AI will be able to see in the dark. Heat-assisted detection and ranging, or HADAR, will revolutionize machine vision and perception in robotics. This will be huge for self-driving cars, but also for Navy SEALs that need night vision during night operations and people who just like to lurk in the dark for whatever reason. Next, Alibaba open sources two AI models, Qwen7b and Qwen7b Chat. They have 7 billion parameters each and should help small and medium businesses adopt AI in their workflow. Okay, my question here is how much of this data will these models send over to the Chinese Communist Party? I think I'll stick with Llama for now. At least Meta uses our data to sell us sneakers instead of awarding us imaginary points based on our behavior. And finally, an interesting story by CNBC on the layoffs in the US tech sector and the connection with AI. There have been almost 400,000 layoffs in tech over the last year and a half. Many people mistakenly associate this with AI, even though it really became a part of the mainstream conversation at the beginning of this year. While it is expected that more people will lose their jobs because of AI soon, so far that has been the case only for a part of the layouts, and a rather small part probably. But even more importantly, even despite the layoffs, the conversation about AI still seems to be mostly positive. There are lots of new jobs, startups, lots of investing and funding, and the chatter about AI is mostly optimistic. People in tech are quite excited about the possibilities. In fact, many of the people laid off are already reskilling and finding new opportunities in the emerging field. In essence, sure, there are some risks and troubles in the short term, but even if something unprecedented happens to your career, if you can think on your feet and keep your eyes open for new opportunities, you will be fine. And that's the way it is. That was the AI Report. Like and subscribe for more abundance and prosperity in your life, and I will see you tomorrow.